In the early 1980s at Carnegie Mellon University, a Cook machine was connected to the internet. It allowed users to check the inventory of the machine from any connected device. Some consider this to be the first as a part of the Internet of Things. The Scanman Topper is a coffee machine that takes up little counter space, only showing the spout and drip tray. A variety of beverages can be brewed from hot and cold coffees, teas, and even juices, all from its application on a smartphone or tablet. The LG Smart Fridge keeps track of storage, expiration dates, and more with its Food Manager app. When not in use, its 8-inch touchscreen displays other useful information such as weather, images, or video. The Smart Fridge is so nice because it helps reduce food waste with expiration date tracking. It allows for more consistent dieting from the help of the Nike Fuel Band app, and helps users discover new food with a database of recipes available.
Similar to some of the objects Colin mentions, the Philip Hue bulbs are the epitome of the Internet of Things. These bulbs can connect to a home station or hub from which you then can connect a device such as a phone or tablet that controls the bulbs. With these lights, you have the ability to remotely access them and do things such as change the colors of the lights, control the lights away from home, and program the lights to flash for when you receive a text or email. These abilities seem kind of trivial, but it really exemplifies what the Internet of Things is providing for us. Another great device for the Internet of Things is the Nest Protect. This device can connect to your iPhone, for which you then can track air and ventilation systems, look at temperatures and heat, and provide a security via a motion sensor. This item in the Internet of Things is impacting how we save energy and manage security. Another item I want to talk about is the Raspberry Pi. This is a little different from the other items, in fact that it's not pre-built with a task at hand. The Raspberry Pi is a credit card sized computer that has 512 RAM, and also has a graphics card that can project up the graphics equivalent to the original Xbox. The Raspberry Pi helps the Internet of Things by providing projects for them. For example, a Kickstarter project called Bartendro occurred, and the developers used Raspberry Pi to create a device that remotely created and mixed strings for them. This may again seem trivial and small, but the fact these projects are occurring just means that we're living in the age of Internet of Things. Along with all these devices that me and Colin talked about, also has issues of usability, in which Hugh will explain.
With so many new devices and manufacturers, trying to manage all those devices on a daily basis could be a nightmare for average users. Luckily for us all, there is a company called Revolve has jumped on this opportunity. They produced a circular base station which has the ability to connect multiple devices onto the same wireless routing hub that sends all of the devices' information to one application. Companies like Revolve are making the Internet of Things usable by someone who doesn't have an IT degree or years of programming knowledge.
SmartThings is another startup company looking to control all of your internet-connected devices. Similar to Revolve, they have a single application that can control multiple devices. Unlike Revolve, however, they created their own devices, from motion sensors to light switches. It's expensive, but very easy to set up. The problem with all these new connected devices is it poses a major security concern as far as information security goes.
Devices that were connected to the internet have been at risk of malware insecurity since 1988. The Morris worm, the first malware, affected over 6,000 computers, which was a complete devastation at that time. Today, with over billions of devices connected, this leaves us at a higher risk than ever before. With so much data collection in our smart devices, we weren't reliant on these devices. This makes security more of an essential part of our daily lives. More connections between these devices give more ways for hackers to infiltrate these devices. An example of this would be smart meters. Everyone has them in their home. These meters are connected to the side of your house, which measure the electrical use and allocate a charge every month. These are considered smart because each of these devices are internally connected to each other. These devices send data to the electrical company, which then determines how much you pay. These companies, however, figured out that this is an impractical and expensive way for them to do this. The resolution is to create one master meter. Now, all the smart meters will send their data to this master meter, which will then send this data to the electrical company in one package, which reduces the amount of cost and increases efficiency. This could reveal a house with wealthier owners and can become an easy target for hackers. Now let's look at how this all began.
In 1999, MIT founded its Alto ID lab. Here, the developers created the Electronic Product Code, or EPC, which is a global RFID-based system which can be used to track items all around the world. This technology allows appliances such as the LG refrigerator to keep track what items are inside of it, or a restaurant to keep track of its inventory. Somewhere between 2008 and 2009, the number of internet-connected devices had exceeded the number of people on this planet. For every person in every country, there was at least one computer, smartphone, or a tablet. This led to the Cisco Internet Business Solution Group to declare that the Internet of Things was officially born.
Some big companies are taking serious interest in the Internet of Things. Cisco predicts that the Internet of Things will have $14.4 trillion value between increased revenues and lower cost per business between 2013 and 2022. Intel developed an intelligent systems framework which predicts that by 2015, a third of the billions of connected devices will be intelligent, representing more than $2 trillion in potential revenue. During the course of this presentation, we talked a lot about different devices that might not normally connect to the internet, such as light bulbs or refrigerators. All of this is very interesting. However, there are some shortcomings such as security and possible usability issues. Although there are issues, there's a lot of potential for the ideas and innovation in the Internet of Things. Stay connected, stay college.